if we did this right, in theory, where's the bathroom water? What's going on here? Okay, so here's some bathroom water. It's coming all the way down here. We need to run it into the tank, basically. So we can deconstruct this. Except for that one, we'll keep that one. And we can run that into the tank like that. Because if you loop it continuously like that, mind right, it so the tank acts like a bridge. So if you pass germy water, like if there's nothing in the tank, let's put it that way. If there's nothing in the tank, the water flows directly through it and it doesn't actually register that it's in the tank. So in that case, like the germs really don't, like the chlorine won't really react with it. It won't react with it in the pipe, at least as quickly as it would in the tank. So if you just stop it in the tank for a little bit, basically the chlorine kills the germs and then you can just flush it out of the system. That's kind of how it works in real life, actually. I'll play around with it. Otherwise, you'll just have, say there's only like, I don't know, like 1,000 grams of water in the pipe. It'll just sit there and loop indefinitely is what'll end up happening. Yeah, pretty much low water volumes. Yeah, because you basically, this whole thing in theory would get to a point where, like, if you're really purifying a lot, like you're basically, it's really good if you have a lot of germy water. And then once you're kind of done with it, you can pretty much run anything through it if you really needed to. And then, you know, otherwise this whole thing will go dormant after a while. At least that's the hope anyway. Okay, so here comes our first victim. Now it's not going to do anything because we also need to pump it full of chlorine in here. That is something we're going to have to do. So we're going to need, actually, let's take this ladder tile out and we'll put a vent in there. And we're going to seal this thing up and lock it and put a door on it so nobody can go in here. We're also going to need, chlorine's really heavy. As long as there's no carbon dioxide in here, which of course there is. Because we let all of this carbon dioxide out of the base. Shit. All right, hold on a second. How can we do this and not mess this up? Oh, we also need a little bit of power. Is this lead? Please tell me this is lead. Okay. And why are you invalid port overlap? What's going on? Are you complaining at me because I put a bridge on top of the... I bet you... This guy locked himself in. Eadra! Why are you locking yourself in? Okay, hold on, I gotta fix this. Deconstruct automation. This one? Yeah, I always forget that they... It's been a while since I made one of these. That you can't do that right on top of the memory toggle. It's kind of weird. Here, we'll save this. Deconstruct this. And then it should, in theory, connect up and be healthy and happy. No, just put the tile in I want, guys. Come on. Put these in. Okay, cool. This can get swept up. Well, I guess we'll do this, and then we need a vent. Do we have, how much plastic do we have? We do have a fair amount. Excellent. So we'll put a high pressure gas vent in here and we'll at least get the pipe put in so we don't have to come back in here. I guess we'll run it like this. And we want to be able to basically pump chlorine in, but we want to get everything else out, right? So how can we do this in such a way? I need to get the CO2 out of here. Maybe we can like put in the tile right here. We can deconstruct this and get the CO2. Here, let's just deconstruct these real quick. I don't know what it's deconstructing, but hopefully it's just the buildings. Okay, cool. Well, we'll let them work on that. That'll be project 1. And this, you know, sure, the polluted water is going to fill up in here for a little bit, but as long as we get the CO2 down here soon, then or the the chlorine down here, we should be fine. So, we have chlorine in the middle of the base. How do we? Can we? Shit. How much chlorine's down here? Is there any chlorine down here? Can we? We could skim off a little bit. It's not enough to do anything though. Is there more that we can open up? Ooh. Since she has all this fancy filtering put in, and then we could just like... No, I don't see any. Okay, well, that's fine. Why are you yelling again? Still an invalid port overlap. What's going on? Is it complaining because I set this up so that it... Why is it... What's wrong with this? The tank's in the way. I can't actually read the memory toggle. There's like a little diagram on it. So I think this is reset. This is the signal, if I remember right. Why are you complaining? It doesn't really matter. It shouldn't matter. There's no port overlap. What is going on? Okay, that's doing exactly what we want it to do. What is wrong with this? Is it because there's a bridge? Like, what is... There's nothing wrong with this. Right? Germ sensor in, bridge. Send the signal when you find germs. Oh, you know what? Is it the plumbing? What am I missing here? Or is it the NOT gate? Hold on. Let's take this out real quick. Building has overlapping ports. Okay, nope, it's definitely the memory toggle. So what's going on with them? There's no overlapping here. Well, maybe we need to not put it there. That's weird. All right, well, we definitely need this in here. Why is this being weird? Okay, well, fine then. We can do this different. All right, be difficult if you want. We'll put you somewhere else. Okay, so the reset is the clock. What ports would be overlapping? The only port that I can think of that would be overlapping would be the actual tank port. Here, let's do it like this. Right. I just had it like this, right? No. The reset is the clocks. I wish I could read the stupid diagram on the thing. Okay. So if the reset is the clock, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put automation wire in all 4 or 3 of those locations. And let's see, if it complains about having a port overlap again, then I'll just move it outside. I'm not gonna deal with it. We don't have like all the time in the world to fidget with this. Okay, so how are we looking in here? Do we have... No, the CO2 is still in here, and we have a big pocket of it right here, unfortunately. Okay, this looks better. Okay, cool. So the clock, this is like, I don't like this because I'm going to have to run all this stuff all over the place, aren't I? Okay. So if we do this right, basically, clocks need to go in here. The germ sensor goes, I think, into this one. This is the signal to reset it. And then this one goes to this NOT gate. Okay, that's not terrible. All right, let's see if I can't get that built. If that works, then we're good. Let's cancel this sweep for a second. Hopefully they'll use those resources. Okay, enough of that. Only thing we need to do is get rid of the CO2. Hopefully I can come down here and do that. We can dig all of this out while we're waiting. I feel like this ladder is going to be a thing, and it's going to be here to stay type of thing. No, I don't, actually. We're going to take that out, but it's going to be here. Well, no, it's not. It's 2, 2 here. Cancel. Come on, autosave. Oh, what a big difference in the autosave since the last time we played this. All right, nice. So if all goes to plan, we have churning water here. Perfect. We just need to hook this up to some power, and we should just start seeing it rotate like indefinitely. Do we have some power nearby that we can kind of leech off of? There's a hydrogen sensor there, or a hydrogen generator. This is natural gas. We just need 20 pounds. Yeah, okay, all right. So for this, here, we're gonna steal off of this side over here. Oops. All right, minions, build things. Be great. We can sweep all this up. All of the CO2 is mostly out of here. If we can get the CO2 out of here, then we'll basically pump the chlorine in. Yes, get out, go. Get out of here. No, go away. Stop it. Fall out of here. If we can get this to fall in, or fall out, then we'll pump the chlorine in and it will push the O2 and the polluted oxygen out the top. Actually, we should probably, if we're gonna try that, close this and then open the ceiling over here and it'll push from left to right and hopefully it'll push that stuff out of there. Although we're down, ooh, stay out of there, go away. Come on, come on. All right, you know what? We're gonna put this tile in. Hopefully that prevents anything else from coming in that we don't want to be there. And then we're good to go. All right, cool. So that just means that like now, everything's gonna run through. We just need to run it back into the system. And Eadra was like, where did we just disconnect it? Right here? So this is what, germy polluted water right here? Right, okay. So, but I don't like germs, guys. Right, so food poisoning like dies off, right? If you don't add any more germs to it. So this will go away over time. So if we're pumping regular polluted water in here, it's not gonna hurt anything. So we can actually just feed that right back into the system. Do something like this. Okay, so this will short circuit her filtering thing, it looks like. Because otherwise it would filter in right here and then... Right, and then I guess this is outbound right here. Maybe we should be nice. Let's do this instead. Because whatever this pipe's coming down, like, I would be triggered and I'd be like, oh crap, I gotta like somehow navigate this hot mess. I mean, we're already navigating a hot mess anyway. Maybe we'll rerun this pipe. Maybe we'll like take this out and we'll like drop it down and run it straight over here to the filtering system. And then we don't need to think about it ever again. Okay, cool. So we have power, guys. we have germs. We want this germ sensor to send a signal if the germs are above 0, basically, which it's doing. Perfect. Now what should happen is periodically one of these should turn green. We've got them set up so there's 6 times in the hour, in a cycle. It's going to turn on, and what that'll do, if it works right, is it's going to turn this pump on, and it's going to flow through, and then the germ sensor can see if there's germs in the water. And if there is, it'll send it back into the tank, and the whole thing will reset. Okay. Ha! First try. Holy crap. That's fun. I like that one a lot. All right. Well, great, guys. We can actually, like, clean all this water up. Actually, they can clean anything they want to that has germs in it at this point. Whether it's polluted. Oh, wait. You know what? No, let's not do this. Hold on. Nope. What we need to do is we actually need to run it into the system here, because we're going to have both polluted water and we're going to pump all that germy water out of the middle of the base too, I think. Which means I should have made a different decision here. Here, you know what we're going to do? Cancel this. Nope, sorry. Ah, psych. Try it again. We're going to go this way around, underneath here. We'll go to here. I want to put a bridge in here so that this has priority, and then that can go into storage. So whether it's regular water or germy water, it can get taken apart. All right, how are we doing here? Okay. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you even think about it. All right, and then we'll lock that door. Nobody ever needs to go in there ever again once we're done with this. We need a bridge, like right here. Inside liquid pipe. Deconstruct that, please. And then this gets hooked up like that. Okay, so that way, since this is just whatever, this system should, in theory, never back up ever again. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, I'm excited about this. I feel like I'm actually contributing something right now. It might not have a lot of value, but hey, you know what? If nobody has food poisoning ever again, that's all I care about. I'm tired. It's been 568 cycles with like a little bit of food poisoning, and yeah, the barbecue's helping, but I mean, it's a lot of toilet paper, guys. I'm just saying. Okay, now all we need to do is get some chlorine down here. So how are we gonna get the chlorine? Jeez, there's already so many pipes. And where's the chlorine again? It's like right here. Okay. This is okay. Like, how am I gonna get this down here? I need to go like. Man, there's no easy way. Other than like, maybe I can sneak like through here and then down, and then we'll take it apart. We'll be nice. We won't just leave our garbage around. But no, we can't even do that. Yeah, okay. I can't believe I'm gonna do this. Hot potato, hot potato, hot potato, hot potato. Okay, we want to be nice. Why do I want to sneak? Well, you know, the 1987, like, it's, I guess we're not really sneaking our way. It's just, yeah, we're just gonna make it, we're just gonna commit. How's that? Here, we'll bridge over this. Actually, you know what? Hold on. What I'm gonna do, can I, do we have power here? We have power here, right? And we have a little bit of power. Okay, cool. I will take this apart. I will not leave this behind for anybody to have to deal with. I will be a good steward to my fellow hot potato people. Okay, so we need a bridge here. This can go under. This is gonna have to go over. This is gonna have to go over. Look at this, you guys. This is the best ever. Look at that. 4 wide. Look how many bridges. Okay. We'll put the, you can put 1 pipe to the left of the ladders. Yeah. Good eyes, man. I'm glad I found that too. I didn't even see your message till right now. Okay. That's amazing. I don't think I've built a 4 wide in a while, or ever, actually. All right, so we'll get this built. The other thing I want to put in here real quick is I'm gonna throw in a liquid sensor. I know it makes no sense, but this is kind of my way of doing this because I don't have to wait for a signal switch. We're just gonna like release a little bit of chlorine down there at a time, and we're gonna fill that thing up, but I don't want to leave a bunch in the pipe because I'm gonna take the pipe apart and hopefully not take apart any pipes that go to the rest of this thing. Oh, I'm like nervous, guys. Like I'm like shaking. Okay. Into other projects. So what's going on here? Like we built this thing, but we have water above. We have a room that we're doing radiant cooling with. That's the idea. Right. We're gonna have, okay, here's something we're gonna need. Okay, where do we want our water source to be? That's kind of the question I have, because we're going to need to basically, haha. Let's start thinking about this while they work on that. We have a cool slush geyser here. What's going on with this one? I know Mojo tapped into this one. What's going on here? Oh no. This is not what I thought it was. Wait, which one did Mojo use? Mojo used a regular polluted water vent that's already at 30 degrees. We need higher throughput pipes. I know, that'd be awesome. I mean, you know what? That might be a thing if you think about that, because they added the, they upgraded the heavy watt line on the power. So maybe long term they'll add a better pipe that you can increase. Because I like the fact that they added this one so it can go up to 50 kilowatts. Okay, here we go, guys. We have chlorine. Did we get this built, by the way? All right, hold on. All right, let's turn this thing off. And let's see how the gases are sorting. We did get some CO2 in here. What the shit? Man. Let's see if we can get this out of here. Dude, you always need a bigger pipe than 1987. Well, the pipe for infinite storage isn't the reason why I want it. I want a bigger pipe so I can move more liquids. More than 10 kilograms at a time, right? Get out of here. Dear carbon dioxide. All right. So we're going to release some CO2 back into the world, or some chlorine. That's fine. The Eadra's little filtering system down at the bottom of the base will pick it up. Push it out. In theory, this chlorine, by the way, should be starting to clean this. Yeah, we're already down to 2,400 germs. Look at that. All right, if we get more chlorine in here, this should sort itself out pretty quick. Is it a big deal that we have like one tile in here, guys? Should we just like close this up and say screw it and let the CO2 live in here? I know why too. It's because this door is right here. And oh no, stay out there. Go. Oh, go right, go right. No, now there's another one. Get out. Push. Chlorine, do your job. Push it out. Here. It's kind of funny changing a liquid pressure sensor when it doesn't have any effect. Okay, hey, ooh, hey, go, 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 go. Also would help moving oxygen from generation to the base and suit checkpoints. All right, build kit, save us. You got this. No, come back. Don't go to bed. Don't go to bed, Kit. Come back. We need you. We're gonna pump all of our chlorine back into the world. Guys, Eadra she'll never know. Or whoever built that gas filtering system. I'm assuming it's her. I watched a little bit of MojoD stream the other day and he was working on hatches the whole time. Okay, cool. Well, like, crank this bad boy up. Let's get this in here. I think we'll everything's hanging down here in the bottom left, right? Bottom left, right? So maybe we'll open this tile up right here and see if we can't get this polluted oxygen out of here. Why the hell is the gas storage so big in comparison to the liquid reservoir? That is true, actually. We're not really compressing it though, are we? Wait, what's out here? 4,000. Because they do have the bottle compression tool, right? All right, this should, let's crank this thing up. Somebody's getting stressed. Pro gamer, what's going on? What's going on with your life? What kind of choices are you making? Oh, god dang it, we got... All right, I'm not taking this out. Oh no, stay out of here. Go away. I should have put it over here. Hold on. Well, this might be enough though. I mean, we don't need a, you know, once there's like a ton of chlorine in here. Yeah, see, look at this. It's already killing the germs. Pretty good. It would be more efficient if we got more chlorine in here. This stuff is going to sort itself out. Hopefully this chlorine like fills up. Once it sits to the top of all the tanks, I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. And then we'll just, oh shoot, this guy's stuck. All right, good. This is great. This one tile will bother me a lot. Like a lot. But that's okay. I mean, it is what it is. You know, like we could have made a vacuum and pumped it out, but like honestly, like we don't need to do that. Like we got better things to do with our time. And this should work pretty well. So what we'll do is we'll put this tile in right here. And then it's more or less like self-sustaining at that point. Like look at this. Yeah, so right now, wait, why do we have crude oil in here? Oh crap, guys. Whoopsie. Nobody saw that. It's because this is an input right here, that's why. Okay. It's an honest mistake, you know, like things happen. It'll be fine. Here, you don't even need to know that it happened. I'm just gonna hide this right here and then put this, oh dang, it showed it again, didn't it?